peak week's gone really, really well. Every check-in, we've seen progress. Started carb loading on Wednesday. The goal is to try to bring me in much fuller than we did last year. So we started carb loading last year at the same time, but I actually started my peak week fuller than I did last year. So every day has been a little bit more progress and a little bit more progress. My sleep was really, really good this week. Typically on peak week, I don't sleep well. I've been going to bed early. I've been getting up really early. There was a couple mornings I got up at 2:30, but I had gone to bed at like 7:30, 8 o'clock right after my last meal. So sleep has been really well. Did our last 2 workouts yesterday. And overall, I'm feeling really, really good, and I'm feeling confident. I just have this kind of quiet, calm confidence about me. So I've been getting, a lot of help and a lot of advice this year from, a lot of the guys that I've known in the industry, that have competed, that have a lot of experience. Just, sending them pictures, sending them videos here and there. I really wanted to nail it. I really, really wanted to nail this prep, and I wanted to nail this peak week. And everybody's saying the same thing. I don't think they're blowing smoke up my ass. Everybody's saying that this is the best I've looked. This definitely is the leanest I've ever gotten. My obliques and my serratus, I'm striated into my back. So my weight this morning was 168.2. Last year, I weighed in at 163. So I'm already heavier than I was last year, which was the goal from day one. When Tim and I talked, we wanted to come in closer to 170. So I'm still loading today. We'll load through the night. So I might wake up tomorrow morning around 170. And we're probably going to cut out water. Right now the plan is to cut water at around 2 p.m. This afternoon. And then just keep the water out completely until tomorrow night. So that might change based on the updates that I give Tim. I'll be updating him throughout the entire week. But overall, man, I've been anticipating this day for a long time. The prep has felt like it's been really, really long, but it's been so enjoyable. I only had 1 3-week period where things got really, really rough for me, and it just took my mental fortitude just to kind of push through it. And that was from week 8 to week 5. 8 weeks out to 5 weeks out. And I had a really, really rough time in that stretch. We had increased cardio, we decreased the carbs a lot. I had to push through that, and I did. And once I came out of that, it was around week 5 that I really kind of started to take that form and started to look and build that confidence. And from week 5 on, the progress every week has just been really, really good, and my confidence has been building. So overall, it's been awesome. I'm so excited to be on the road here. Excited to have Travis with me. He's going to document the entire weekend. My family's coming up tomorrow morning. I've got some friends of mine coming up tomorrow morning. Friends of mine who've been friends of mine since we were children and have never seen me compete. They've seen pictures, they know what I tell them, but they've never actually seen me compete. So I'm really, really excited to have these guys coming up and being at a show and experiencing it with me. And if I can really nail my peak here, and I can peak properly and win this pro card, it would be absolutely amazing that I did it having these guys here with me, because these guys are really, really important to me. So I'm happy that everybody's coming out, and we'll see. Talk to you guys when we get to the hotel. This is meal 2 of the day. I'm a little bit behind because we kind of got stuck in traffic, but by about half an hour here. But we should be okay. Yeah, lots to unpack here, so. Mustard is important. My food scale, my weight scale, because I'll have to be sending Tim my weight. Lots and lots and lots of rice cakes. we'll be using these throughout the day and the night carb load. Got my, show you what this is in a little bit. This is like a cocoon, so you see all the sheets are white. So once I get tanned, actually the hotel will fine you if you get anything dirty. So this is like a cocoon blanket that I wrap myself in so I don't get the sheets dirty. I have a notepad because Tim's going to call me with instructions, and once I've dropped water quite a bit, I start to get really foggy, and it's hard to pay attention to stuff. So I write everything down that Tim tells me to do. My book, because there's a lot of waiting around and sitting around here in the hotel room. Okay, food's heated up. Let's see, is it ready? Nope, it needs a tiny bit more. So, water intake. This is less than a liter. So I'm going to do pretty much the rest of this up until about 2 o'clock. And then we're cutting off water completely. But if you need some, you've got a lot. So I want to settle in, but I need to eat this meal first. And I can't really kind of get settled until I know I've gotten that meal in. Oh. And then we'll start putting everything else away and then just lay down and rest. So I need to just check the instructions for this meal. I need to take anything with it. Meal 2. Just my digestive enzymes with it, so. My Himalayan salt. Make some room for the mustard. All right, and here we go. The drive was pretty smooth. We didn't have too many issues except 2 accidents in the other lanes on the other side that people were slowing down to stare at. Otherwise, I think we were only about 20 minutes behind, so I wanted to get here early. What time is it now? It is 11 o'clock, so I'll eat this meal and then I'll just lay down and chill for a bit. At 2 o'clock, I have to go for my first coat of tan, and then I'll head down after that to registration, get all registered up, get that done, talk to some people down there, and then come up, chill out again, have a couple more meals, send some updates to Tim, and then back down at 6 o'clock for the athletes meeting, which will probably be about half hour, 45 minutes long. And then after that, it's back up to the room for the rest of the night. And the way it'll go tonight is Tim should be here probably around 6. And he'll do his first check-ins with me when he gets here. And from there, he'll come check in on me in person every 2 hours around the clock. So all the way through the night. He'll come in every 2 hours. I'll pose for him. He'll see how I'm filling out, how I'm drying out, and he'll make decisions based on that, whether to continue to increase carbs or stop where we are, add in a little bit of water or not. Decisions today are just made on the fly as we go. All depends on how I look. This is fantastic, by the way. Even though it was just plain rice and plain chicken and mustard, fantastic. I am not being sarcastic.